Hey guys, we're just outside a grocery store here in Bremer Bay and we are very excited because
we're in the Sunday time.
We're in the Sunday time. So Dad has gone in to collect the paper so we can flick through and see some familiar faces, and yeah, we're very, very excited. Yeah. Here he is. You puppies.
You stack of papers.
Yes.
We made the front page of the Outdoor Explorer. How cool! Wow! Whereabouts is it? What page? What page are we on?
It's the front page of Explorer.
It's funny because one of Ryan's mum's friends, when she saw this photo a few months ago, she loved it and she said this should be on the front page of a newspaper or like a travel magazine or something like that. And it's just hilarious because there we are.
And
wow. Life on the road. Well, we spoke a lot.
That is there another page where we are?
That is awesome.
Welcome to our extraordinary journey through the stunning landscapes of Australia. We are a travelling family living life on the road and immersing ourselves in the wonders of this incredible country since December 22. I'm Rachel.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Molly. I'm Tom.
And this is Maggie.
Our home is the epitome of adventure and luxury on wheels. It is the ultimate form of freedom, designed to conquer the untamed wilderness and embark on exhilarating adventures. So please come and join us as we dive into vibrant culture, unique encounters with wildlife, and unforgettable experiences that will leave you craving for your own Australian adventure.
Hey guys, just pulled into Bremer Bay yesterday. Met the family camping beside us. They've got a nice big boat. They've offered a spot for me to go out with them, see what they do. They spear. I don't know if I'll be getting in the water. There's some nice big sharks down here, so we'll see how we go. But happy to be a boatie with them and learn a few things from them.
How far did they dive?
They're talking about 20 to 25 metres deep, so that's a bit out of my range as well. Coming from up on the reef, we're doing 5 to 10s, maybe 15s max. So yeah, we'll see how we go. They're offering to go in some nice shallow dives, but I don't want to ruin their day either. I'm just happy to watch and learn.
What sort of fish are they hoping to get?
They get groper, I think, and harlequin. I'm not sure. I don't know the fish down here very well, but they're talking about some decent sized fish, so yeah, it'll be good to see. They're all different.
And the viz, have they said anything about the viz?
Apparently it's pretty green. It's not great. They're talking 5-6 metre viz, but I don't know. It'll be alright from up on top of the boat, I'm sure. So the boys have just jumped in for a dive. They're scuba diving. I wasn't really sure if they're free diving or scuba diving, but they're going in for the spear anyway. I'm just hanging out on the boat. I think I'll leave it to them. We're in about 15 metres. So there's supposed to be massive blue groper getting around. So they reckon it's a good spot. We'll see how they go. I'll just float around, keep an eye on them, and hopefully give them a hand in a bit. Boys are just back in the water. They didn't have much luck at the last spot. They got a couple of foxfish or something. I'm not really sure. A couple of, but the viz is rubbish, so they're not very happy. We're just trying another spot. Just use the last couple of tanks up. There's seals over here swimming. I don't know if you can see, there's a couple just there. The boys reckon that's a good sign, because if the seal's in the water, there's no sharks in the water apparently. Fingers crossed I get a couple of groper here.
The boys cleaned up and got a good mixed bag. They took home blue groper, harlequin, a few queenies and foxfish. Thanks again to Stu and Sam for taking Ryan out. The following day, we set off on an adventure to explore some secluded beaches and four-wheel drive tracks. We experienced some of the heaviest corrugations since hitting the road 15 months ago. There were deep ruts and washouts, but luckily only for about 15 kilometres.
We've just come down one of these tracks and it's very narrow, so I'm just going to get out and try and push some of these trees away the best as I can. Alright, go Ryan. Okay. Go. Oh shit. Just trying to eliminate as many scratches as possible, but yeah, it's tight.
As you can see in this video, we're pretty wounded, and this was only the beginning. We were really starting to regret this route, but we were past the point of no return.
You know the tracks are tight when trees start coming in our window. Oh dear. We have a situation.
You can look at Tommy's window.
Oh Tommy. All the trees are trying to come in and get you.
I'm gonna get some balls.
I'm gonna get some balls.
Let's throw at the tree.
We finally reached the end of that bush track that opened up onto the beach, and boy, were we relieved.
Okay, so we've arrived at Gordon's Inlet and it's absolutely beautiful here. There's no one else around. I'm not surprised because that truck was absolutely horrendous, but I'm just checking out the truck for some damage, and we have definitely gained quite a few pinstripes. So I don't know if you can see all of the scratches all the way along there. So all that paintwork is actually Raptor coated, but yeah, she got scratched up good. But you know, you'll never see any of these magic places if you stay on the bitumen, so you just have to get out there, enjoy it, and what's a few scratches, hey? What is it? Oh, are you going to cook them up and eat them for dinner?
No.
No? What are you going to do with them?
We're gonna keep them, but not good.
Okay.
All the leaves. And this is where we can little sea urchin.
We spent a few hours at the beach. The kids had a play, but soon after lunch we realised that we were surrounded by pockets of quicksand. We decided to pack up and head back, but we were still undecided about the route home.
Probably get around that corner. Once we get around there, I think it's pretty smooth sailing on the beach, and we'll cut all that tight track out. But this bit here where it's wet, this sounds like quicksand. Like I was dropping down over there, I was standing in it and dropping from my ankles all the way up to my knees in a couple of seconds. So, already. So someone's obviously done it. Probably heavier than them. So I don't know. We'll have to have a think about it, weigh it up, and test our luck, I guess.
After that little adventure, we headed straight to Blossom's Beach. You don't need to let your tyres down for this one. It's a nice and easy drive. The kids really enjoy surfing. They have done for a few years now. but this has been their first time catching a wave since the East Coast in May 2022. This beach is very beautiful. We spent a few days here over the duration of our stay at Bremer Bay.
So we're just back from a day driving on the beach, and we always try and hose all our gear down straight away, get all the salt water off, all the sand. We bought this Bosch gurney. It was about $100, maybe $120 on Amazon. It's light, it uses minimal water, and it does a good job, gets really good pressure. You get a pretty good clean just for out and about. So we're just going to give it a go. Just bought one of these salt shift kits the other week with the bayonet that comes with it. Just after driving, we did a couple of crossings today that had salt water, so we're just giving it a quick run down, hose it all down with the gurney. I'll put this salt shift off-road wash. It just dissolves salt, gets rid of a lot of the dirt and grime and stuff like that. Hopefully it works alright, it's supposed to. Yeah, so just put it all on, rinse it all off, and that's about it. It's pretty easy. It's not a proper wash, but it keeps your gear in a bit better nick.
So we've paid for this. We haven't been given it. We're not affiliated with them.
It was $150 for this.
Yeah.
It was $120 or something for that.
Yeah, but the gurney works well. We'll just see how this one goes.
Yep.
The following day, we hit the dunes with some mates for a bit of fun. For the truck being so heavy, geez, it handles the sand well.
Check this beach out. Wow.
We found ourselves at this beautiful spot quite a bit. It was usually protected from the wind and swell and generally pretty quiet, right up our alley.
You can't resist, can you?
Don't stop.
at it.
Pretty beautiful.
Just jumping in for a dive, speaking of fella then, and guys went spearing yesterday here and got a 30 kilo blue groper, so we're obviously around. So fingers crossed there's a couple around today and we can have a look. So, went out for a dive. Beautiful, really clear. On the way out though, I had these new rubbers. One of the rubbers failed, the bridle snapped. Loading it, only had one rubber for the whole dive. Saw a couple of nice big blue groper, but they were very slidey. Didn't get close to them. On the way back in, a big kingy came in. Did a couple of loops around me. I thought I need to get a really good shot on him here because I only had one rubber. Got a great shot on him in the head. Fought, slammed, he took some line off my reel. I thought he was done for energy, so I started to bring him back in. As he got close, he had another burst of energy. Took off and snapped my shooting line. Took the spear and he was gone. So,
How big was he?
oh, he would have been good, well over a metre. Well over a metre, he was a good sized fish. So, down a rubber, down a spear, and it was great. I'll probably grab a gun, get another gun in the car. I'll grab that and go for another dive, see if we can find something else. Try and get a bit of me, go back.
Don't stop dreaming.
Soon after the kids had a snorkel, we made tracks to another location to try and reclaim some of Ryan's ego.
Don't stop dreaming.
Well, that was quick. Ryan was in spearing no more than 5 minutes before emerging from the water after shooting a large blue groper.
Break the teeth on it.
Funny not to see, doesn't it? The females are green.
That one just fell. Oh, yeah. That one's there.
My mate Luke got his spear gun out there, a little boat after him, won't he?
Yeah.
Unless you got dinner for the night.
We headed back to Blossoms Beach for Australia Day.
Hey guys, we arrived into Denmark yesterday. We're only here for a couple of days because we have to start making our way to Perth for my mum's visit from Ireland. So it was a bit of an unexpected sort of a stop here for us, but it's beautiful. So far, so good. It's really, really, really nice. There's plenty to do around here, isn't there?
Yeah, the coastline's beautiful. Plenty of bays, beaches, little estuaries for the kids to swim in. Yeah, it's beautiful.
There's like chocolate factories, cheese factories, vineyards, breweries, like whatever you're into, it seems to have it all down here. So we're really looking forward to exploring a bit more. But I have a feeling we'll probably end up in the water as opposed to the brewery and vineyard. But yeah, we'll document, you know, a bit of our stay here, and yeah, we'll show you guys what we've been up to. We visited the famous Elephant Rock. It was absolutely spectacular, but the water was freezing. Ryan made himself right at home and perched himself on an elephant's bum. Later that day, we caught up with our mates Ben and Jazz and their kids. The boys couldn't help themselves and jumped in for a dive. Ryan shot dinner, so everyone was pretty happy. Is that a butter knife you're using, Ryan? The following morning, we started the day with schoolwork. I was inside with Molly, while Ryan did work with Tom outside. Molly is in grade 2, and we do about 3 to 4 days of sit-down learning every week. Ryan got stuck into Tom's hair. It was completely out of control, so out with the dog clippers to give him a good cut. Mid-morning, we went to another beautiful local spot. The colour of the water here was absolutely mesmerising. We loved it here. Such a beautiful spot. The kids played in a freshwater spring that kept them busy for ages.
So we just went for a snorkel across the little island across there. We walked across the shallow waters, went for a snorkel in the rock pools. It was quite nice. It was really protected. The water was really clean. And we were snorkeling around with the kids, and there was a nice big cave. So I let go of the kids and I went in the cave and had a look around. And then while I was in there, I heard this almighty scream.
And then a wobbegong went over my dad's back.
So then when I heard the scream, I turned around and there was a wobbegong drifting over my shoulders. He was on top of me, and he didn't hurt us or anything. He just kept going in under his cave. But then Molly got put off snorkeling after that, so she had to get out of the rock pools.
So for people who don't know, what's a wobbegong? You know what it is?
It's a shark. It's a shark. It's like a cat shark. They're pretty harmless. They can still bite you. Yeah, they can still bite you. They got plenty of teeth. But it was just looking around. It was pretty friendly. Bit of fun.
Scary.
We had been promising the kids a trip to the chocolate factory, so straight after the beach we hopped in the truck and made our way there.
We've just pulled into the chocolate factory and I'm gonna get mint chocolate.
What are you going to get, Molly?
Mint chocolate.
Mint chocolate. What about you, Daddy?
I'm going to get them all.
Good.
I want to take all of them.
Well, that's the thing. I'm just looking around.
Oh, look at those. What do you want? Like the sweet like chocolate. I need a big one.
So,
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.